Door. Go Mars 2020. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Engine ignition. 2, 1, 0. And liftoff. As the countdown to Mars continues, the perseverance of humanity launching the next generation of robotic explorers to the Red Planet.
I haven't filmed in a while. Let's see. There we go. That should do it. Car jumper pack right here, battery cover. I don't know if you guys knew, but Password JDM is no longer in business. I just found that out recently. Probably won't get your money back unless you do a chargeback. Back here again, finally. Just gonna put maybe like 5 gallons in here. When was the last time you guys have seen this? 5 gallons, $15. Crazy. Should play the lottery today. All right, let's get the head mount on. Let's do a quick little POV and then we'll do the 30,000 subscriber Q&A. A little bit over half tank, and I know some of you guys have commented, how come I only fill halfway? Well, that's because this car is no longer my daily driver and I don't want the E85 sitting in the tank for a long period of time. So that's why if I fill it up with half tank, then I'm not too worried about it, and I know I'll go through the half tank probably within a month or so. Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about when I first started the channel. I would have never imagined myself being at this point. Again, it just goes up from here little by little. Again, thank you guys for all the support. In today's video, I'm going to be reading off comments based on Instagram. I made a post that I was going to be making a 30,000 subscriber Q&A video. I'm going to go ahead and read off the comments and a few DMs. I'll read off the Instagram names. So the first question comes from Matt Brassfield Rally. Shout out to Matt. He's a big supporter of the channel. He has a super cool 04, I don't know if it's an 04 or 05 Blaubat. Hopefully I can get a video feature of his car, but because of the time constraints, it's very difficult to arrange and schedule a short film. So another question is again by Jeff Ali. What made you want a Blaubat over any other GD chassis? The main reason for that is I love the way the car looks, the front end. The first STI that was imported in North America, to me that was very special. Have I ever got pulled over for an excessive noise from the exhaust? Surprisingly, only one time I've gotten pulled over from my exhaust, and that was when I first got my car a few weeks after. I had just a cab back exhaust, didn't have any downpipe, wasn't tuned. Cop just pulled me over and let me go with the warning. and I have not been pulled over since the 5-6 years of ownership of this car. Again, crossing my fingers, knocking on plastic. So hopefully I don't ever get pulled over. Next question is, what made you pick the STI at the time over another car for $20,000-ish? Now, the main reason for that is the Subaru all-wheel drive, the heritage of the rally motorsport, and the ability to modify. The aftermarket community is very big with these cars, and that's again probably one of the main reasons why I went with the Subaru platform. Next question, and by the way, that question was from Joe Preezy. Next question is by DS_Hawkeye07. He asked, will I ever go forged internals? I don't plan on going forged internals unless car blows up, which hopefully doesn't happen. I have no plans on going forged internals, again, unless this car gives up, then I'll build it and then we'll go from there. But I have no plans. Hopefully that doesn't happen because that is a lot of money. By Andrew Davidson, how was tuning with the ARC top mount? Did you notice any difference in your intake air temperatures compared to the Grimspeed setup? Pretty much the same. I haven't tuned this car with the ARC top mount intercooler. I haven't noticed any major significant differences between the Grimspeed and the ARC. Both are great products. Next question is, what would you change about your Subi if you could? Probably one thing that I would change about my car with modifying the car, I first started off with exterior. I think it would have been better if I would have focused on definitely dialing the suspension more. No regrets. I'm happy. It's all a learning experience. There's no perfect way about building a car. What is my favorite part of the car? My favorite part about the car probably has to be the engine bay. All the ARC pieces that I've acquired over the years. Engine bay is definitely my favorite, especially with all the carbon, titanium, for sure. And the power, can't forget about that. Where did I get my car tuned? I got my car tuned up in NorCal, Snell Performance, a shop located. They were located in Rockland, now they're located in Auburn. Go check them out. Highly recommend Travis as a pro tuner. Great guy, always answers my questions. Travis, if you're watching this video, shout out to you. The next question is, when you roll in with my boy Adrian Garcia, got to see you guys cruise. It'd be a great idea. Hopefully we can get a cruise sometime, but because again of COVID and a personal situation that I have going on, you know, I have a newborn, I'm trying to be a little conservative right now, but definitely sometime in the future. So this next question is coming from OK Subi. He asked, what is my dream car? My dream car is the STI, of course. I can't really pinpoint to one specific car. I have multiple dream cars, you know, being the R34 GTR, R32 GTR, and Mazda RX-7, Porsche 997 Turbo. I don't know, there's just so many cars out there that I would love to own, but hopefully one day I can maybe get another, I don't know. But as of right now, I only have the money and time for just one, which is this car. It's coming from Ramirez Dario 18. Will you still be in the car scene, or will you be, but just not too actively? So I think he's asking is maybe because I haven't really been as active, it's gonna be selling the car. As of right now, I have no plans on selling the car unless it was for a family emergency or if it was an opportunity that I couldn't pass on. But as of right now, I'm very happy with this car. I built it the way I wanted to build it, and I'm just enjoying it. If you had to start over with a different car, which would you choose? Coming from KidRobot_FB6. If I had to choose another car, probably an R32 GTR. Gosh, those cars are so nice. It'd be so cool just to own one. Right-hand drive, and then have nice parts with it, the sound, the RB26, the way the car looks. Question is coming from, do I like bug eyes? I love bug eyes. The first GD chassis, obviously with the bug eye. Classic Subaru. I have a few friends that own crazy bug eyes. I'll post them in pictures, post them right now. So those are, again, some of the friends that I have that have crazy bug eyes. Really inspiring. YKTV.angel._. It's a pretty cool name if you ask me. So first question is, would you make your STI faster? I have no plans on making my STI faster. I don't think it'd be the smartest and most reliable thing if I turned up the boost and made more power. I'm happy with where I'm at, stock block. I have no plans on upgrading, getting more power unless this car blows up or something big gives out. Next question is coming by GT. Let me lower up this window because there's leaf blowers. I don't want to mess up the audio. A little hot out here, I'm under a tree. Next question is coming from JT58. He asks, if your engine blows, what are your plans? So again, I'll build the engine, most likely end up going with the IAG short block, probably a tough block, or I don't know if I would do a closed deck. That's probably more than what I'll ever need. Or I'll have the car built by Mr. Bader himself. Congratulations to Bader. I don't know if you watch his videos, but he has the 8-second Subaru new generation. Crazy how you get 8 seconds quarter mile. Congratulations to you, Bader. It'd be super cool if I had my car built by him. I know Mr. WRX channel is going through a build series. Shout out to him if you're watching these videos. if you're watching this video, again, I would probably have the car built by Bader, but I know they're up in Oregon or Washington. I'm out in Cali, so yeah. And not that you would want another color, but what other color would you paint or wrap your car? I'm happy with this color. I love the Java Black Pearl. I don't think I would ever change it. Keep it how it is. By Coped1107, he asked, where did you get all the JDM parts for your Subi? Honestly, I've gotten them from multiple places, from forums, Facebook groups, friends. Tenta17, he asked, let's say you don't have the Blob right now and you were to buy one, you would buy a WRX, or would you save up some money to buy an STI? I would say go with an STI because 6-speed transmission. I'm talking about the GD body, by the way. I'm not talking about the newer gens. The newer gens have the 6-speed, but as far as the GD, I can say is that I would rather invest in an STI, save you some money. Brembo 6-speed, the DCCD, bigger turbo, already from factory, has slightly more power. Recommend going with an STI. Underscore CHXNGO. Yes, what camber kit are you using in the rear? I'm using all 4 sides. I have BC coilovers with camber plates all around. I have original, genuine Subaru camber bolts, and that's what I'm rocking, and everything's good. -3 all around. Christian Harris 8, he asked, where'd you learn about modding cars? And did you ever consider pro tuning? I learned mostly from forums and just doing it hands-on, and I would never consider being a pro tuner. Do you have any advice for someone that is new to the car scene, coming from Raymond DC D5? Advice would be try to buy everything with cash. Avoid getting in debt for buying car parts. It's okay if you have to finance a car, I get it. You know, not everyone has the cash up front, but try to avoid financing or using credit cards for car parts. It's not the wisest thing to do. Support real companies. I'm definitely all for that. It's my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. Total amount spent on the car so far, coming from 58 MX Rio. Ah man, I've spent more money than what the car's worth, and I'd rather not even talk about it because it just makes me depressed. But I'm very happy with it. Would I do it again? Probably not. I don't regret it, but at this age and time, probably won't spend the amount that I did. Would you rate other Subis? Sure, send over some pictures and I'll be more than happy to make videos of me rating other Subarus. I mean, just for fun. Sure, I would definitely consider doing that. By the way, that was from Mendoza.18. Next question is from Moikama. Why are you so sexy? I don't know. Question is Saldana underscore Ivan 14. You ever getting an air oil separator? I do have an air oil separator. I have the IG Street Series. Would you ever consider going wide body? This is a great question coming from Mads Chang. No, I have no plans of going wide body. Don't get me wrong, I love wide bodies. I love the way they look. With my situation, again, my opinion, nothing against wide bodies. I love wide bodies. One of my favorite cars are wide bodies, just for myself. So I would never. First reason is once you cut the fenders, there goes the value. And if I ever do plan on selling the car, buy the car having stock body, stock fenders, have a higher chance of selling the car, and I'll probably get what I'm asking for. The car, once you cut, there's no going back, especially for the rear fenders. So I'd rather keep the value of the car. And the second reason is I just don't think I have the guts to cut. I love the stock body way too much. Next question is coming from Alexander Vargas. He said, can we make another banger video soon? So bro, you know where I'm at. We're only an hour away from each other. We'll make a video, link up very soon, all right? I am Kenji Boy asked, what's your best tip maintaining your Subi? Overall wise, like keeping the paint very glossy. How you kept the engine looks clean and healthy. How long did, oh, multiple questions. How long did it took you to save to get an STI? Lastly, what's your next plan for the STI? So let's answer these 4 questions. I'll try my best. Change your oil in a very timely interval. I do mine every 2,000 to 3,000 miles because I'm on 85. Check your oil levels if you're just cleaning the car. Check it every now and then and monitor your gauges on the cob axis port. Overall, like keeping the paint very glossy. What I do, I just have the car in the car cover, like waxing the car, polishing it. That's it, nothing too fancy. Mostly keeping it under the car cover. That's definitely the thing that I would recommend on keeping the paint clean so it won't oxidize from the sun and of course the rain. How long did it take me to save to get an STI? Took me about 2 to 3 years. I actually made a video about this titled how I was able to afford my STI. What's your next plan for the STI? Next plan is getting some seats. I was dealing with some issues in regards of the seats that I ordered last year. Got it resolved. It was a nightmare. I wish I could tell you guys what happened, but I'd rather not. I don't like talking about other companies in a bad way, but definitely some bright seats. That's the next thing on the list. Love your car, bro. Thank you, Sans the Science Kid. Other question is Maple M the dog. Will you sell me your car, please? I would sell my car for the right price, definitely, or again for a family emergency. Have you clear coated any of your carbon fiber parts? No, I have not clear coated any of my carbon fiber parts. Any tips on how to afford one of these bad boys coming from Slow Day? So the first thing is having a job, having good spending habits, and just save up. Subaru WRX STI, he asked if this car is a daily driver. No, it is no longer a daily driver. I wish it were, but because of my current situation, it's not a daily driver anymore. Ethan _ Firster02 asked, he's wanting on getting a blah by for his first car and what I would recommend. I'd recommend a 05 STI simply because of the 5x114.3 wheel pattern, and also I'm a big fan of the rear arches, the little fender flares. I love 05 STIs. If I were to do it again, I'd probably get an 05. Any mods coming soon, coming from PDX _ Ivan. Definitely be some seats, bright seats. That's the next thing that I plan on getting. If you guys enjoy this video, I'll be more than happy to do a second round of a Q&A, but for today's video, let's keep it a little short. Next question is coming from Jeff Elite _ why move to equal length headers? I did it mostly because reliability and for the power, get more top end power because of that. I'm actually a big fan of the sound that the equal length headers make. All right, last question here coming from Flat 4GC93. He asked, have I ever launched it? I have launched my car. I haven't done it in a long time, but I have done it, and unfortunately I don't have it on video. I don't know if launching it right now would be the best thing. Don't want to break any parts. All right, okay, so that's pretty much it. Again, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button or subscribe if you enjoyed this content. If you don't enjoy this content, dislike the video and unsubscribe. It's okay, because I have no AC, and that's one thing I should actually fix is my AC. One of the O-rings blew out. I need to replace the little O-ring. They're like $5 a piece, and have it recharged. Hour to do a little Q&A video. I had fun, man.